This was the other one where they said no to the nice guy.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah, play this one. This is the...
Watch.
This is not a test.
Good? All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Here is my I Hate Intros intro. I'm here with comic Mike Figs.
What's up, Vinny? Happy to be
Fresh
here.
with the Fashion Nova
You already know the vibes.
hoodie,
New sponsor, baby.
$10.99.
Got it for $10.99 on President's Day, baby. You
Full
already know.
full price? Or is that off?
That was 70% off President's Day special.
70% off.
You already know
Nice.
the vibes.
And we got good friend of mine, the great boy, Derek Gaines.
Hello.
go.
How's it going?
Vinny's black friend from Vinny and Friends. That's
One
usually
black friend. I appreciate you, man.
that's why you
You
always
being a Trumper and everything. I really appreciate you always
Thank
inviting
you.
me out.
Thank you. You know,
It's very strange, very progressive for you.
I love my African Americans. You know, he does the thing better.
He was on Bumpkiss. He was so good on
Hey,
Bumpkiss. we
what
loved
I
him.
tell you? Bupkis is no longer on the air. Stop.
Blue
bring-
Bloods. He
Stop.
did Blue Bloods.
That's over too. That's just reruns. Stop bringing
And
up
Derek,
these
I'm
old ass
actually
credits, dog.
I'm a registered independent voter.
There you go.
Just so you know.
Good for you. Do your thing, man.
Just so you know, and sometimes I go both ways. But
Thanks, fellas, for having me on the show. I
But you
appreciate it.
always do, like when you do the Vinny and Friends, you're like, yeah, Vinny's black friend.
Vinny's black friend on the show. All
Just
them-
your eyes.
All those Jersey fucks go to fuck off. They go, oh, yeah, wow. Vinny's so progressive.
It's
All the girls in your crowd, they heckle. They just talk and
The
talk
worst.
and talk. But
Yeah.
I still appreciate the show. So yeah.
Yeah, maybe like does it let you? I know you've been doing comedy a long time, but like, is it another kind of? I don't want to say challenge, but you have to flex a different muscle to like a bunch of just reality show fans.
I know Jersey Shore people,
I don't. I
mean,
don't know how to talk.
Seaside-
I don't even know how to talk to them.
Seaside hype motherfuckers, and I grew up in Jersey, so I know the white people. I know what to expect from Jersey whites. Mm-hmm. So it's another show.
Which is
Just just kind of ignorant. They smell like suntan lotion.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
well, Jersey has its all subsets of the shores.
Yeah.
You could have like blonde surfer people, or you could have Guidos.
Yeah, and
You know.
Guidos are fine too.
You like the Italians, I feel.
I fuck with the Italians.
Yeah.
Italians are cool. I'm cool with the Italians. Yeah.
But you're from Philly, right?
Philly, yeah.
So were
Philly,
you
South
saying-
Jersey area. Yeah.
Oh, so is it? Yeah, because a lot of times.
From 2 to 14 Northeast Philly, and then when I moved to South Jersey, that's just a continuation of Philly.
Right.
There's still Eagles fans and Wawas from the Jersey that I'm from.
I feel like once you go to the Atlantic City area.
And then when I ran back to the city to start comedy, I was doing comedy in Philly. So it was just like
Full circle.
I was coming back over the bridge anyway, hanging out with Philly, messing with Philly chicks. So it's just like all my homies are from Philly. My mom from Philly. So it's just like, yeah, whatever.
You're like a Philly guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go
I mean,
Birds.
once you're in, go Birds. Once you're in, like, I talk to some girls, they're like, I live in Jersey, but they're really like Princeton.
Yeah, that's Central Jersey. That's Central. That's
Wait,
like
is that the one but
Princeton,
near Philly?
Trenton, all that, Instons and Trentons and all that. That's
Owens.
Central Jersey.
Okay.
South Jersey is Lindenwold, Cherry Hill, Voorhees.
Cherry Hill.
All that shit.
When a
That's-
girl says Cherry Hill, that's like,
That's
you're
South
in
Jersey.
Philly.
That's South Jersey. She's a Philly chick.
Did you ever go to,
It's suburbs. It's just the outskirts. Like
right. But they're closer, like Philly's their closest major
that's
city.
the closest major city because there's no major city in Jersey. Camden, Trenton, or Newark. All
Right.
pieces of shit. So yeah, so you got to go to Philly in order to go either party or go pursue something. And I pursued. At first, it was jazz and then comedy.
Jazz.
What'd you play in jazz?
I was a drummer. I was a jazz drummer. I went to University of Arts on South Broad.
Damn.
Then I dropped out and became a comic.
Wow.
I was hoping he said the flute, but
No,
jazz
nigga.
flute.
I was like thinking dancing for some
I'm
reason.
not a little gay. No, I was playing.
I was thinking of the Go Ron
I was
Burgundy.
playing my drums. I was a drummer. I was in acid
viola.
jazz. I was in big band. I was in Afro-Cuban. I was in Afro-Cuban rhythms band. All kinds of shit.
Were you in a band?
Yeah, I was in a lot of bands as
Yeah.
a freshman. That's why I got over. That's why I was good. Like I got a scholarship and everything. I was like a phenom.
Really?
And I got the Louis Armstrong jazz jazz soloist award in high school, and that helped to get to the University of Arts. And then I got like a partial scholarship, and I was one of the only freshmen to play in like 3 like bands at the same time and all this shit. I was really good musically, but I couldn't read shit. So it was like some Nick Cannon drumline shit. I couldn't read music.
Yeah, yeah.
So scholastically, I was bad, but performing wise, I was a motherfucker. And then that was when I had the epiphany to do comedy.
This is a movie where the guy is like, you know, they're like, come to Juilliard. And he's like, I can't
University
read.
of Arts, I got in, and I was good.
Armstrong gives you the award.
Like I auditioned and everything, blew them away in the audition.
Some jock is like, you'll never be one of us.
And I wasn't, because I couldn't read. I was terrible at piano.
You look up, you see
You got to be good at piano.
Like,
you
can do it. You can do it, Derek Hayes. Believe in yourself.
Is that the voice?
That's Derek.
Jesus,
that's
Mike.
Louis Armstrong.
Good God.
You're a phenom, Louis.
I actually give you credit for that's not great, but
Good
just for pulling
God,
that
Mike.
out right there.
Jesus
Oh
Christ,
my
Mike.
God.
We're trying to
I
make
didn't
a
know that
movie.
was in the arsenal.
Hey, not turtle.
Trying to make
Cut
a
it out,
movie,
not
man.
turtle.
Not turtle.
But anyway, yeah, so no. And then I started comedy when I was 19. And then I just
Wow.
went on that path.
This is crazy. So how did you form your first band? Like I'm picturing you like all the small things. Like I'm like my mind is blown.
No, it was more so. It wasn't no singing. It was,
Okay.
It was jazz. It was jazz music.
Wow.
Wasn't no
You guys
singing.
Like
It was,
old
it was,
school.
it was music. It was musical. Like I was in a rhythm section, and then my rhythm section helped the other rhythm sections. So there was the horn section and all that shit. But big band, when you play big band, when you play acid jazz, you know, you and the drummer are like brother and brother. Like, all right. Like you the little brother to the drummer. So if I was back there playing little congas and drums like that, I would compliment him with my turn. I go crazy. But you always want to, when you're doing something ensemble, you want to make the entire band sound good. Y'all got to sound like y'all in unison. So it was just a lot of teamwork shit. And ensemble, that's why I like ensemble comedies, because I'll hold my part down with the jokes as long as you hold your part down with the jokes in order for it to be a big thing of jokes, an orchestral thing. So yeah, ensemble shit was on my thing.
You ever do improv? You ever try to?
That's what I was gonna say. Like sketch or like what do you mean by
sketch? Yeah,
okay.
I've written a few sketches before. Shout out to Amy Schumer. I wrote a sketch for
You
her
won an
show.
award for that one.
Yeah.
It's
And,
hilarious. The one with the girls in
when
the
you
car with
split
the fragrance.
Privilege. and all
I
that
want to
shit,
watch
that's
it.
a sketch.
Which one is it?
Funny.
It's called Privilege. It's on Inside Amy Schumer. It's on my
I
page.
love that show,
It's
yeah.
really funny. And then sketch was good, but stand up has always been my bag. Even though I don't really think I'm that good at it, I'm just really passionate about it. So maybe
It's kind of
I'll
like
get
I feel
good at
like
it
it's
one day.
the same thing though. Like I try to like as a newer comic, I try to break down the DNA of it, but you just go up there and fucking. I feel like you kill just not in the non-reading musical way.
Nah,
Just talking to them, which is what the audience wants, which I have so much trouble doing just because it's
the
new.
rhythm of language. I don't know what this crowd work is. Crowd work is like a subgenre in stand-up, I will say. It's like a subgenre because, you know, there's 5 facets of comedy, right? You know the 5
Maybe.
facets, 5 departments of comedy.
Departments?
Stand-up,
I don't-
sketch, sitcom,
yeah.
slapstick, and what's the other one?
Improv, you said?
Did I say it? Stand-up,
Stand up,
improv,
Improv,
slapstick,
slapstick,
sitcom.
Sketch?
Did I say sketch?
musical.
Not yet.
Then sketch.
Yeah.
So those 5, and then in a subset, you have
Crowd work.
crowd work.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think there's a lot of whimsical guys in that, and women that could do that shit, though. But I don't understand when the crowd thought it was up to them. Like, when the fuck did this happen where the crowd is the
Social
most
media.
important part again?
Yeah.
It's like, these motherfuckers come to the show wanting to get talked to. Like, nah, I got shit I wrote down.
Right.
Because before you even showed up, I wasn't thinking about you. I wasn't thinking about what job you had or what subset or whatever the position you had in order for me to make up a set. I already had stuff written down. So I will say crowd work is good as just an extra bullet. But I think writing material and just trying to relate and get people on your page in order to.
Well, I feel like it's like you're writing a back and forth that like might be a story where you might have like tension and a plot.
Yeah.
And you're like telling something else, but the crowd work thing, it's that weird thing, but it's happening live in the moment.
So I guess you
but it's
gotta
like
do
you
it.
can't do that the
It's
entire
improv for the most part. You're improvising. You're hoping that it goes your way because you're not supposed. When you do improv, you're not supposed to go in there with any ideas. Like I used to
know.
do that in the
I used to do
instructions
I
would
did
tell me-
improv for 6 years.
Yeah, and they'll be like, "Don't do that. Like that's like that's not what this is."
What?
You know?
Oh yeah. You
Going
can't
into
try to
improv,
be
like-
funny. Yeah.
Don't exactly. You got to just. It's got to be literally just like off.
Yeah.
The
Yes, and
you know.
it's just,
Yes, literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I see it as a form of entertainment, like going to see. Hey, I'm gonna go see this guy, a ventriloquist. I'm gonna go see this. I feel like crowd work is I guess a subset is a good thing to say.
I hope it dies down a little bit. I mean, just so that I watch old clips back in the day. You didn't really see it, like back in the day of like people, Bill Hicks and things
It's
like
funny
that.
though because like you'll watch Eddie Murphy and he'll get his biggest, like one of the biggest laughs. I don't know if it's delirious or raw. Somebody yells at the crowd something and he literally just calls the guy an F word, like right off the bat. It was like, and the crowd,
And that's how crowd work was born.
That's how crowd. He's like, I forgot exactly. Like somebody, he was like, don't
It
look at
was
my
in
hand.
Delirious. Some girl said something, and Eddie's brother Charlie
Yes,
said,
yes.
"Shut up, bitch."
Shut up, bitch. Yes.
If you
yes.
gonna reference something, at least
Damn,
get
it was right
my
there, it was
God.
right
He did
there.
a pretty good Louis Armstrong impression. Like, cut him some
that was-
slack.
I was
That
so close
was-
to doing Eddie Murphy, but I was like, let's not do it.
No, his brother
Still in
told somebody,
February.
"Shut up, bitch," and he said, "That's my ventriloquist."
Yes,
that was
that's
very
what
funny.
it is,
Whole
yes.
crowd went crazy.
Yes.
So do you do any more jazz, or you just completely?
Nah,
gave it
I
up?
gave that up right around when I started comedy. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck this jazz shit. No, because it was cool in high school. It was cool. I did
You ever
something.
go to like a jazz bar around the city? A lot of girls love that shit, yo.
Jazz is cool, but comedy,
Like,
they
take
like
me to see
comedy.
jazz, but it's a weird.
They like
first date
comedy
'cause-
too, so they
Yeah.
come and especially when shorties come to the show and then talk to you after the show. Like, oh my god, you're so it's better than any. Can I see your saxophone? Can I play? It's
Yeah.
not.
Pause.
Can I play your drums? It's a girl, so no, I wouldn't say pause to a girl.
Yeah, it's
but
more of
nah,
a panty dropper.
Yeah, but
being
nah,
a
I think
comedian.
jokes is more effective. It's a direct line.
Yeah.
It's more of a direct
But
line.
I'm saying going to see the thing on a date.
Oh yeah.
I run into a lot that they feel very like eclectic if you take them
date.
to like a jazz bar. There's a couple of them, but you can't talk. I don't want to go on a first date where I can't talk.
Hey, you gotta listen to the music. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Movies, anything where you can't talk is not
It's pretty
good.
bad. Yeah.
I think it's sexy. Some girl, beautiful red satin dress.
I don't
You
want to
just go,
hear.
hey, how are you? And then you go sit down and then
Sit
you don't
down.
talk
This is
for
the nigga
2
that
hours.
buy
How's this
popcorn for a row of
Yeah,
chicks
bring-
and be like,
Come on, man. We're bringing up old stuff.
Because
Why you
if
gotta
you
blow
bring
the
up
spot up?
movies
You
and
blowing
it's
my spot.
sexy, I gotta talk
Where'd
about
you
how
buy-
you would buy a row of girls popcorn as a stranger.
We were doing No Need for Apologies, Derek's podcast, and
And this
I
motherfucker
forgot
went
how
into
it
some
came up.
goofy ass tangent about how he's buying popcorn for strange girls in a row.
It was like,
Oh,
like
Mike
about
on some
like
cuck
that.
shit. Huh?
as an AMC Rewards member, okay, you walk, you pull up. I was trying to.
This nigga's a
how do you
sucker, man.
flex? How to flex?
That's
on
not a
women.
flex.
Yeah.
You walk in there with your boy.
Where?
You see a
Where
bunch of
walk-
but
the
that's what I was saying.
the
It was very
movies?
hypothetical.
The
Yeah,
movies?
you walk into the movie theater.
Motherfucker
You see a
said-
bunch of shorties. They're all cute. And you know what? Hold on one second. Let me be right back. You go, you buy a nice little popcorn, little snow caps.
Yeah.
And you be like, yo, hey, ladies, listen. I hope you enjoy the movie. My name is Mike. This is my boy Derek. We're watching the movie too. This popcorn's on us. Here you go. You can't do that anymore because they think you're lacing with fentanyl. But
Right.
back in the day, you could give a nice little popcorn and snow cap.
Motherfucker is the worst.
You're saying that's like the equivalent of buying a round of drinks.
Yeah, you know,
Running
around
around
a popcorn?
Listen,
Round
when
of
I was
popcorn.
That
16,
shit
17,
sounds goofy, dog.
I
Yeah.
didn't feel like 17 years old.
Yeah, whatever. You
I
keep
didn't do it as a 32-year-old.
Hey, keep mopping out the door with this dumbass concept. Keep mopping out the door. Do your thing,
I know
man.
Derek loves me because he gives me nothing but hate. So I know that deep inside. He's like, damn, I love this fat guy.
Well, we were
You cool,
talking.
but that popcorn shit is the
Now,
worst.
I can't believe you remember that. That's hilarious.
I thought he saw you do it. somewhere. I thought you were on a
it was
show.
Valentine's
But he
Day.
brought it
Yeah.
up with so much fucking conviction, Vinny. I was like, you really just be opting to get it.
Bro, I saw. I'll tell you after who it was. I'm not gonna say it here, but like a couple of girls come to a show, and he didn't even know these girls, but just because he loves like doing
Yeah,
shit like that,
yeah.
he got them all Ubers home and
That's
paid
crazy.
for them.
Okay, that's wild. That's
He
a
was
whole
like, "You guys safe? Hold on, I'll get you the Uber." Like just I guess planting the ill seed that it hopefully returns
That's
later.
gonna lock you down in a friend zone.
Yeah.
Messed
You
up
the
your-
Uber guy.
Yeah,
That's all you are.
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay, so let me ask you this: Wait, are you single or no?
I have a girl.
You have a girl? Okay. You didn't answer my question. But I deal with this thing with the whole like you live in the city and you go to meet up for a date, right?
Okay.
And because we don't live in a suburb where you can't just like go scoop them up in the car, you have to send them a car and you have to send them to get to the date. Which is I kind of get, it's like if this was traditional, we would go,
Yeah.
I'd pick you up. But then it like sets a precedent. Like if I'm dating a girl, I know you have the bit about long distance. If I'm dating a girl from Brooklyn, it's like every time they have to come to me, I'm expected to get the Uber. Like I'm a chauffeur service.
I think that's a status.
It adds up, dog.
It adds up quick. I'm trying to be with you forever.
It adds up. Those trips add the fuck up, dog.
Yes. But then at the same time, it's like you feel bad putting them on these are two taken guys. You don't get my struggle, but putting them on the subway every time.
No, but
I always say during the day, subway.
Hey, let me tell you something right now, dog. When I was out in these streets, the subway was God. It's like, take the subway. You took the subway here, didn't you? You could take it back.
Yeah.
It's all good.
No, like when they see me, they decide to like.
It's your status.
All of a sudden, they lose their legs.
Yeah.
And they can't move. They become immobile.
Because these are drag sandwiches. These are hooers on a different level that you're acquiring girls on Instagram.
No,
they're not regular Joe. Not regular. My girl's she's a porter in a school. It's different. Your shorties are like Fashion Nova
They're
models.
not. The Fashion Nova models.
They're like high quality.
The highest
they
quality.
Uber Black because ASAP
Nova.
Ferg was dating them a couple weeks ago.
Right.
So it's
Ferg
different
was
for you.
dating him.
It's different.
She an ASAP hoe. Oh, all right.
I'm not gonna lie, it's the opposite. The ASAP hoes are usually chill about it. 'Cause they're like, I don't need nothing from
They
you.
wear chancletas.
Yes.
Yeah, the ASAP girl.
It's the lower ones. I just saw a meme on Instagram.
Low tier bad bitches.
Yeah, low tier. What do they call them? Strawberry lemonade, whatever.
Strawberry lemonade. No rosé. Nah. You endless shrimp. Yeah. Half off cheddar baked biscuits. Yeah.
I got appetizer sampler for you.
Appetizers, mozzarella sticks. Yeah.
Yes.
Iced tea. Huh?
No tuna tartare for you, huh?
Yeah, no tuna tartare. No lard.
Did you ever fly a girl out?
No.
Adds up. It adds up.
All of it adds up.
That's funny.
I'm you gotta understand. I dated before all this shit was a thing. I'm 40, so when I was in the streets in my 20s and 30s, it was still pretty simple. It wasn't, the internet didn't get in every chick's head just quite yet.
That's
it was all pretty normal.
Yeah, before I wonder what it was like before the expectation. Before Uber in the city, if you're a rich guy, send a limo,
limousine.
Like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, it was like with
Home
a fucking
Alone.
cheese pizza. Yeah. Have a lovely day.
Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. It was like, Home Alone.
Shout out my boy DJ T in that movie.
Yeah, our boy was in there.
Oh God.
Our boy showed him the lobby.
That shit makes me cringe, but he wasn't in it. But yeah, in here with you two, motherfucker.
No, man, come on. Hey, man.
Independent.
I don't even.
Okay. I
don't even know how to
Change the
do it.
subject.
Never in my life. That's my impression of every New Yorker who voted for Trump. I don't know.
No, I said it publicly.
No, I know. I'm saying this has nothing to do with you. I know.
I was at the rally. I was at the Klan rally.
Dag, and I'm sitting in here with y'all. I feel terrible.
Sorry, Dark.
Mama, forgive me. I mean, he's a good guy.
Yeah,
I'll never call a Trump motherfucker evil. I'll never do that. I just know y'all don't use wash rags. Like y'all don't wash your legs. Like y'all don't do any of that. Like y'all don't get behind your ears. But y'all are good people.
Yeah,
but y'all dirty motherfuckers.
Yeah,
man,
but
so
we smell.
God, man, I use a big loofah.
I don't like the rag. No.
I got a big ass loofah.
How do you use a rag? Because then you
My girl's crazy. She every 2
girls
weeks
leave
she
rags
gets
in the shower, but I don't like a just hanging rag. I feel like it's collecting germs.
No, I got
that's why you gotta rinse it out. You gotta rinse it. You gotta wring it out.
Then it still just sits there.
Yeah, and then you gotta rinse it out before you use it again. Hit that hot water kills bacteria.
Yeah.
Run it in the hot. But if
Feels
y'all
like I'm just using the same condom over and over again or something.
It's sort of, but nah. But y'all run that same bar of soap up y'all ass. Yeah, think about that.
I don't use a bar of soap. Bar of soap is nasty.
I do. Irish Spring goes right in my hiney. I won't lie.
Bar of soap is nasty. Liquid
Nigga,
in
we
my...
all dirty. If that's the case, but a rag gets up in that shit that you gotta wipe out. The crevices. But I don't know. But y'all don't operate like that.
No, that's why I don't.
Tom Segura, I remember he called it a poverty thing. And I'll say, fuck all of you. Because I like getting down in the crevices so I don't smell like a fucking asshole.
No.
I don't know. I don't know how y'all operate. This is where we differ.
The liquid just runs down. The soap just gets on my knee somehow.
That's how you wash your knees. Just let the water do the rest.
There's like, what do they call just channels. Like
Yeah, there's channels.
Channels that roll down.
Channels and currents and frequencies.
Currents. Yeah,
Them motherfuckers are cleaning with frequency.
It goes down to my ass crack. And
Yeah, I'll
gets
never
in
understand
there.
you guys.
Yeah.
Wash
Okay.
rag all day.
We were talking about dating, and we want to pull up the. So I'm obsessed with this guy that's on Erica Mena. She has this like.
Oh, yeah,
She
yeah.
has this dating show, and it's like she's dating women and men. I guess it's kind of like when they go both ways.
Okay, what do we got? Nice
And
little
there's this guy
lineup right
named.
here.
Well, no, this is not it. This is the guy named Aaron the plumber.
Oh, the Ninja Turtle looking dude.
Yeah.
Always getting beat up.
Yeah. He was like crying and shit. No, he's not. Okay, this is him
He
on.
blew up. He went viral because he always
I gotta see.
Well,
taking
he
his shirt
starts-
off to fight, but he always gets his ass whooped.
Right. But he starts with this one. This was his. I didn't
Yeah, when
realize.
they all popped the balloon on him for him looking like a weirdo. Look,
Oh,
play
he
it.
was short.
We're going to play it. He was on the balloon popping
excited.
thing. And
Can
then
I
he
get
got.
another one when you get a chance? No rush.
What is that?
Super shout out Super. We support our Super.
Well, he has interns now. They can, get be
I
on
feel bad.
Mike Fig drink duty.
Yeah. Add another drink, man. Let's see this.
Using a condom over and over again. You're not coming in a wash rag.
Depends who you talk
Oh,
to.
this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little too intense.
Look at this thing. Aaron cracks me up. And they all popped a balloon on him. It's so funny.
He needs a better fade.
He's got young Mike Tyson face.
Not promiscuous.
Not promiscuous. They all got Fashion Over dresses on.
Yeah.
100%. Oh, your
And
arms.
your arms.
Thank you so much, bro.
Yo, he wanted the smoke right from the jump. Body ports. What accent is that?
You see
Arms.
that? And this is what I hate about this shit, because this is black people embarrassing each other.
White people started doing the balloon pop though.
When?
I think they. Wait, can you shut the fucking echo?
I don't know if I've seen any whiteys doing this, but
I'll be.
No, there's all these new there's all these YouTube things where it's like two people go
Yes, with
and
the
they
button.
or
Yeah,
they
yeah,
swipe
yeah, yeah.
yes or not. You know what I mean? I mean,
just
this
don't
is
like,
a black.
I don't like that these black women in these dresses are that picky, and then
Yeah.
on top of that, they're just embarrassing each other. Like there's nothing good about this because they're just shitting on each other. And I'm
Yeah.
like, this is what the fuck? This is all we got left?
but they
I go,
highlight the
"God
bad
damn."
ones. Yeah, like you know what I
I
mean.
go, all they do is shit on each other. That's it. They
Well, I
just
don't even
go,
know
the
where
reason I wouldn't is because of this.
Yeah.
They nitpick each other. And I go, what the fuck is the world?
That's true, but I don't even know where these single people are because I'm like looking for
They're out
single
there
people.
lost.
I'm looking for single people all day, and where is this? Like Houston or some shit?
I don't know. It's probably one of them.
Atlanta?
What's that accent?
I think Atlanta has a lot of like single people for some
Yeah,
reason.
they all picky too, dog.
So
Well, this is the one. This was the other one where they said no to the nice
He
guy.
was a nice guy.
Yeah,
and
play
it's-
this one. This is the.
Watch.
I will say, why do they all look so top heavy with tight ass little skinny jeans on? That's like the first red flag. The dudes.
The dudes. Oh, yeah. That's
Aaron
they
just
don't do
did it.
legs.
Put some bet. Who's dressing these guys?
yeah,
Can you press play? Or
who's trusting these guys? Oh damn!
Damn.
no, this guy's really nice.
Oh, yeah. He got that face that black women don't like. I know that face. That's black chicks don't like a face like that. His eyes is too big. His
No, look at the
His
pants.
pants is weird.
He's got the Ripley Believe It or Not eyes.
He's built like a deacon at a church. Yeah. He's like a sexy deacon.
You're doing what you just accused them of, though. Let's listen to his substance.
Yeah, there's no substance. But he deserves
Yeah,
love.
he's gonna
he
find
one of
nice
these
girl.
chicks. But they all like, nah.
Loves
Look,
to
what a
nice
draw.
guy.
He has like an
Draw.
animation company.
Yeah, man, he need
Emotional.
himself a nice old white woman.
So they yeah.
he
old
need
white
himself
woman.
a
Yeah.
nice white lady. 'Cause
Yeah,
none of
he's
these
a
black
nice
girls
white
going for that
lady.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you like to draw? Get yourself a white bitch.
Yeah.
That's the face they making. Oh, you like construction paper, nigga, and you ain't got no belt on? Get yourself a white woman. Because
The no belt.
Oh, you like to go on Etsy? Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, cut. We'll get you.
get yourself a nice white lady. This is why black dudes date white women. Because they been getting the balloon popped on them by all these Fashion Over girls.
Nah,
He
they-
wanted.
these
He went out
comments.
there. He put himself out there, and they all said no.
That's
Go
sad.
ahead and get yourself a white chick, dog.
Yeah, no.
That's probably gonna go viral. But he was looking for y'all. Y'all all popped the balloon. He gonna go out and get him a Susan
Yep.
or fucking Cindy.
Yep.
And he gonna live his life.
Yeah,
And he gonna draw his pictures.
But if he walked in there, they would have fucking went bananas.
Oh, yeah.
Who, one more chance?
This fucking guy, yeah. He was
But they love guys like this.
these type of dudes, they just be picking up so many women and they have like feminine energy.
Well, it could be
Which is crazy.
But yeah, right. But it could be the height thing right away. I feel like they're just seeing I dealt with that too. I had my dating show, and like I heard that behind the scenes, that was the first thing that they were all talking about. They were like, he's too short. Like, how tall? You're tall. How tall are you?
6'3".
Damn. Like 5'9". Not like you get all the bitches.
I've never had any of these problems. Thank the Lord.
Yeah, you won't. You would never have problems.
I've never had any of these.
Someone said it recently though, like it was a Wild 'N Out guy. I forgot. I was watching a clip, and he said all of the tall women, all the tall dudes took all the short women. So now all you have left is tall women and short men.
Yeah. Big
And-
ass Fashion Nova girls. Big ass Shein.
Big
wearing
feet.
big feet ass bitches.
But I feel like it's
Glamorous.
okay. But when I was younger growing up, getting with a tall woman was dope. It was
Yeah,
like
it's
you're with a
hot.
model. Now
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you're with a short king and they abuse you for it. That's
feel
why
bad for
these
y'all,
guys
man.
are walking in. No, for real. But I'm not like, I
They
was.
got songs about y'all ass. Short people ain't got no reason. Short people ain't got no reason to live. Like, no reason to live. It's called Short People Have No Reason to Live. Like,
Really?
what the
Damn.
fuck? That's an
You learned that in
actual
the
song.
jazz class.
I was gonna say, is that what you guys? That was your first, that was your first single.
Short people got no reason.
I was like, I never heard of this shit.
Look it up.
You got a
Short
Susan B.
people.
Anthony
Enough
award for that
about your
shit, or
jazz
what you-
career.
Short people got no reason to live. Yeah, I got accepted to college off that shit. I played a concerto to it.
Oh,
You guys are all in unison singing that?
Nah, I remember when Exhibit had a diss track against Jermaine Dupri, and it started out with "Short people ain't got no reason to live." I remember
But they're
that.
like 5'3". Like
Well,
short.
Jermaine Dupri is like 5'1".
That's what I'm saying. That's short.
Yeah, but you're 5'9", 5'10".
Bro, I became short because all the women left are like tall.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden, if there's like a 5'11", and I don't care, I don't mind it, but like they treat like a 5'11" girl like she's 7 feet tall. They actually all put it in their bios now. They
Yeah.
put like 5'11", just so you know. And I'm like, are you trying to tell me not to hate on you or what?
I
You
feel
know?
like that's dumb broads. 'cause
Tall
like,
tall chicks can get it. I like tall chicks. I've fucked around a few tall chicks in my day. Pretty cool.
yeah, but you're 6'3". A tall chick for you is like WNBA shit.
5'11".
Oh no, I'm talking about taller than
6
you.
foot. Nah, I've met chicks taller than me,
Like Angel Reese.
but still, like I never was like intimidated. Like I
good.
look up, be like, bitch, I can handle you though.
yeah.
I'm not.
No, I love it. I'll climb that tree.
Bitch, I got a Louis Armstrong award, bitch.
Stop with Louis Armstrong. Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry for the guys that are short. They call it that short king shit is trash.
No, for sure. I'm not.
But we're
I don't
not
care
short.
about
You're
that.
not short king. We're not short kings.
I thought that, but until, like I said, when I was on the show, and it was just kind of like a thing,
Yeah.
you know, because the standard has gone so high now to calling the car, the fucking, the being tall, and I don't do either
And a lot of
those.
these girls be having the bodies like snowmen, like they be wanting all this shit, but they got like bell pepper asses and shit.
Oh yeah,
Soup sandwich bodies. It's pretty wild. And
Yeah.
they be asking for a
Bell
lot.
pepper ass is great.
Yeah, she got a bell pepper ass.
I'm jealous
making all
of
these
you
demands.
guys. Yeah.
Hey, you want a car and this and that. You want to be over 6
Frosty
foot,
the
bitch.
Snowman.
Your butt is shaped like one of the worst vegetables. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Like a
You
butternut
shaped like a
squash, bitch.
you shaped like a 4-wing platter with fucking beef fried rice. Are you out of your knot? You need all of this shit. Like you ever seen the one? This one fucked me up one time. It was a balloon popping joint. Nigga walked up with sweatpants, and Shorty was like, "The reason I popped my balloon because you got your gray sweatpants on. It's not giving, right?" He said, and then the nigga had to go. I'm a grower,
Yeah.
but I'm looking at the girl like. She's not gorgeous. She's not cute in the slightest. Like, bitch, do you get prettier?
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
your face is mad flaccid right now. So
Sweatpants
I'm
are
wondering,
wild, bro.
what the fuck, dog? Like, you ugly and you got to make these, like, You have no grounds.
Right,
And
right.
you got aunt body, and I'm supposed to have a piker down to my fucking ankle?
Can you pull that? I just pulled
I'm
that
the
up.
dick you deserve, ugly bitch. Like, I could go on and on. Is this fucked up?
Yeah, no. You fit.
You sound like Kevin Samuels.
spit.
Do I sound like, yeah?
A little bit.
Rest in peace.
Funniest fucking dude.
That nigga was the power of accountability. When I tell you he was the Power Ranger.
The gray sweatpants.
Accountability was his superpower.
He was
accountability.
He's like, I look like Beyonce. He said, what?
Yeah.
It's like, wait,
You look like Emmett Smith.
You're like Emmett Smith.
No, I didn't send it. It was just the gray. I have it here. It was just the gray sweatpants popped the balloon. If you look it up, you'll find it.
Yeah, she went, it's not giving. And the dude was like, well, I'm a
but
grower.
it's really crazy the way we feel about that.
But Shorty was not in the slightest
No, I know. You can't be making demand.
worth a bulge that
Yeah.
big.
Well, then you have the whole. Yeah, there she is.
This shit was crazy.
Delisha.
Delisha with the goddamn cat sweater
Yeah,
on.
with the Christmas
sweater.
Look at it. And she like, yeah, bitch, what are you giving to me?
But that's what
nothing.
they do. When they're insecure, they start projecting on guys.
Nothing.
It's like,
She has
really?
nothing I want.
Right. She has a PhD.
Look at that.
Yeah, she looks like working at Dollar Tree.
And Alicia, why did you pop your balloon? In all honesty, when he was waiting to come up, I was looking at his gray sweatpants and the balloon kicked in.
Ooh.
I mean, that's
There
the
we
way
go.
to. I
There we
mean, that's the
go.
way to go. But even that, I'm like, bitch, look how you look.
I know, but you can't say that. Can you?
Why can't you?
I mean, you can because you're swaggy.
Why
but I
can't you?
can't because I'll be arrested.
Be like, wait a minute. So your face ain't giving.
Bitch, who are you
That's
to
what
say
I
that
would
to
say. I'll be like, I'm gonna be honest. I'll be like, well, I'll be honest. Your face and that sweater and that bell pepper ass you got ain't giving either.
Yeah.
Shit, this the dick you deserve. Like this is why is this only one sided?
Yeah.
She was hideous, dog. She was hideous.
No, I
that
know.
sweater was hideous.
Yeah.
Horrific.
You wear that out? Are you fucking crazy?
Crazy ass bitch.
Are you crazy? Like I just want to understand these shows. Like, if I could be honest back, this ain't gonna be good for nobody.
I'm smelling a sketch right now.
This ain't good.
smelling
No,
the creation
Chappelle
of a
already did it.
sketch.
Chappelle already
What?
did it.
Where he
with the-
like
with the
talked, where he
balloon pop.
talked
He
back?
did. He did it on SNL.
Oh, on SNL.
Fuck, I didn't see that.
But did he talk back
but
to
he-
them?
Yeah.
But he did it as
okay.
a sketch.
Glorilla
Yeah.
said some shit, and he
Yes.
said, "Could you give her another balloon?" And he popped the balloon.
Yeah.
I was like,
He did it, yeah.
Good for Dave. Yeah, but nah, man, I don't understand it. It's too one-sided for me. Like, look at yourself before you start trying to judge somebody else.
What Kevin Samuels would say is for her to. The worst part, like that's the thing. It's like it's not we're trying to knock them. It's that they knock the men.
Yeah.
They knock the men first. So it's like standing up for like the little guy who might just be a good guy who's just a plumber.
He just trying to find love, and these chicks be nope. Bop. But bitch, you see that sweater you got on? Like
Wild.
Do you understand? You look like you smell like Takis.
Yeah. But there's a guy
got
for
dirty
her
fingers.
wearing an equal sweater
Yeah.
that looks like I don't know.
You got snack fingers.
name a guy.
You got snack fingers and blue hair.
Yeah.
Where am I taking you? Are you out of your mind? Like I'll never understand this shit. I just
Yeah.
don't get it. I don't understand this. Maybe that's why I'm so out of touch.
No, you're right. I
I'm
mean,
out
we
of
have to
touch,
bring
guys.
back, like shaming and stuff like that
Bring it back.
because people have a delusional sense of what they
Dudes too. I'm not
deserve
saying
in the world.
The Ninja Turtle guy funny as shit too. He looked like a whole
So,
villain.
that's
He
what I was
like
gonna say.
He like a
I
toxic
didn't
Avenger.
know who he was until you guys. So I saw him. I saw that dude in a video fighting a drag queen.
Yeah, and
That
he got
was
beat
on-
up there. He got beat up there.
that was
but
on Erica Mena's
Yeah,
show.
what was that?
He's like
on Erica
Is he
Mena's
gay?
show
That dude is
competing for
gay?
her
he's gonna
love.
get his own show. That's probably why he's doing all this. It's gonna be to compete for something
Yeah,
about
he's
pipes.
Where is this on VH1? Like,
No,
I-
it's
No, it's on Zeus.
what
dog.
was
Zeus is like the most ratchet, like
It's the new ratchet streaming service. Zeus.
yeah,
wild.
It's
You
where
thought Tubi was something? Zeus is a motherfucker, dog.
no.
Yeah.
Well, when the pendulum swings so much one way, then Zeus is born.
Wow,
There was a like in One More Chance.
Zeus.
In One More Chance, there was a like a trans.
yeah. One more
woman-
chance. What's your chance at love?
No. There's a guy named Chance. He was from back in the day. They
okay.
gave him a show. And there was a
Okay.
trans woman on the show, and he just kept calling her bro the whole time.
Hilarious.
And they aired
That
it.
is wild, dude.
He's like, bro, chill.
Bro,
Is
chill.
Drewski's show on Zeus?
No, Drewski shit on YouTube.
Drewski's
Oh, it's on
That
YouTube.
shit, Drewski. Shout out
That's
to that
hilarious.
motherfucker.
That's
Funny,
so
dog.
fun. You saw the one with the girl. She comes out. She looks beautiful. She turns around. She has no ass. And he goes,
Yeah,
wait
yeah,
a second,
yeah,
turn right
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck around. He goes,
Yeah,
you
can you
go
pull
right.
that
And
one
he
up?
goes, damn, you look good.
Drewski,
You go
no
right.
ass.
And he looks. He has no ass. She goes, hold on, get your ass right back to fucking. And she
Yeah.
turns around. That's just the poor girl. She was pretty in the face. It was yeah. And she
Drewski
had
And then
kills
I
me,
just know
dog.
there's like a little person on the
Drewski
show.
be murdering.
that girl right there. That's the that girl.
It's an hour and 5 minutes. If there's a clip, yeah, but you know.
No, Drewski, pink girl, with
He
pink
said no way.
sweatsuit. No ass, yeah, probably that, yeah.
Could have been love.
No.
Damn, bro. I did one.
That's her right there. Yeah, that's
yeah.
it. That's it. Poor girl. She's cute. Cutie up front. You go, what a cutie.
She looks like a little,
She doing the whole hand.
little
Little
snow
ratchet ass
bunny, little
something you crack her out, you know?
Alabama barker.
And he goes, you can go right in, baby.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta
Oh
go.
my god!
You gotta take your ass home. Yeah, that's bad.
Bro.
That's a diaper ass.
On my show,
Oof.
on Double Shot of Love, we weren't even allowed to call them girls. We had to say women or ladies.
Wow. And
That's
what was
how-
that under? MTV.
MTV,
Yeah, so
Viacom.
it's big money right there.
Yeah.
Shout out to MTV. I had a good show in there.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's how kind of you did my podcast like when I had one 10 years ago.
Broke ass game show.
Broke ass game show. What was that?
That was on MTV1.
Yeah, no, I'm saying what was the show you like?
Me
Did
and my
it
homie
in
Dave,
public?
we challenged people to these crazy dumbass games for money on the street.
Yeah,
And shout out to MTV for giving me real money.
yeah.
And it made the show that much more great because there was real stakes. People was really upset with us when we wasted food, or people was really competitive because they knew there was real money at hand. Like at first they started with fake money, but I was like, the show's not going to go anywhere
Right.
if we use fake money. If we use
Real
real money,
stakes.
That's
it was good. I thought I was going to get a third season. I thought I was about to be culture. I thought I was about to change pop culture, and then Viacom changed their presidents to pull the show.
How long were you doing like stand up and stuff before you got that? Like, how'd you get discovered for that?
Well, it's auditioning. I was in LA auditioning,
Oh, okay.
in New York auditioning, and then MTV picked me up.
how old were you?
30,
Wow, that's great.
10 years ago.
Yeah, I think like Jersey Shore just ended or something.
Yeah, I was 30 when I got that show. It was 2015. That was a cool summer that year.
Yeah.
How old were you in Jersey Shore? First season.
I was 21.
Wow.
So I remember we did that and then it ended. Then I kind of like started a podcast just to like do other shit. And it was weird. Like an MTV publicist was like pitching me MTV shows. Like I was the one for a couple of years that they were pitching for, and it was pretty cool. But I remember you had I knew some girl that was like does releases on that show. Some girl that I was like seeing back then.
It's awesome.
It was dope. Yeah, I used to go into like the Central Park and shit. It was kind of like Billy on the Street almost. Like
Billy
but it
on the
wasn't.
street.
yeah.
Because, matter of fact, Billy was pissed off at us because we was doing Man on the Street, but we had games
Oh, okay.
and all that. Yeah, he was giving us shit on Twitter for a long time. That's why I knew we was popping.
Yeah.
He was getting shit on by Billy and them and all that. And then
Now-
we had special guests. I remember one time we had Ja Rule on the show. It was like,
Why would they
motherfucker-
shit on the
I
guys
was
that
like,
are
motherfucker,
running?
you trying to revive your career on my show? That shit
Hilarious.
is crazy, dog. Yeah. But no,
Then
Broke
he
Ass Game
tried.
Show
Then
was
he
a
tried
dynasty.
Fire Festival and didn't really.
Yeah, that was weak.
That dude is trying to do another one.
I
You saw that?
know. I know. I think tickets went on sale like today.
That is wild delusion. Oh my God. But watch it be like dope this time.
You can't fuck it up
It
twice
has to be
Be dope.
perfection.
unless you make it like bad on purpose. Like
Like,
it's like it becomes like a haunted house experience. You know what I mean?
Like an escape room.
Yeah.
Escaping Fire Festival.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
art. If he did that way, yeah, that'd be good. You gotta,
Yeah, no, that show was. I think maybe if it was not just Twitter, if it was TikTok and Instagram.
You remember the footage on that room? Them tents weren't made and it was raining.
No, I'm talking about your show.
They gave him like cheese sandwiches.
Oh yeah, Fire
That shit was
Festival.
fire.
Fire
Remember
shit?
the
I
cheese
saw the
sandwiches?
documentary,
Remember the
man.
cheese
Bro, I
sandwiches?
watched
The little
both
spring mix on there.
documentaries.
Horrible, dude.
They gave it to him, and it wasn't even like in a sandwich. It was just spread all over the platter.
Yeah.
It was like bread over there. Yo, it was bad, bro.
Bro, Mike the Situation from my show, I was in prison with him. And when I went to go visit him, I went to go visit Mike. I was sitting next to Billy, the Fire Festival guy,
Wow, it's just a family affair.
with his family. His family
That
was
shit is-
there.
That shit is kind of.
Was this a nicer prison or this was prison?
It was like federal prison.
Oh,
It's
Club
like,
Fed.
It's like you go there and like you walk in the parking lot. I've talked about this on the show, but you walk in the parking lot and you like see guys in jumpsuits playing basketball, and they're like, "You want to play?" Like they're just loose, like they're just running around.
Oh wow.
Loose criminals.
Yeah. There's no fences.
This is timeout. pretty much. This is
Time out. Smack on the head.
Yeah. Hey,
Smack on the head.
timeout.
Yeah, it's like a camp. It feels like a boys' camp.
Weird boys summer camp. Yeah,
But they
weird.
had like, so there's a lot. It was a Jewish one primarily. So like, not to get all.
I think we should end the show right here.
No, but like
There's a
the
Jewish
Otisville prison is a Jewish federal prison, so like everything has to be kosher, and it keeps it like nice.
Yeah, man. I went to a Jewish day camp when I was like 10, Camp Paley in Northeast Philly, and it was kosher. Like we can only have meat or cheese sandwiches.
That just means like it was killed humanely or something. It doesn't mean
thought
like
it means-
I thought you
blessed by a
can't have
rabbi.
meat with cheese or some shit like that.
that might be part of it.
Yeah, like I
makes-
remember because we couldn't have like it was a turkey sandwich or a cheese sandwich, but I couldn't have a turkey and cheese sandwich. I was like, you
I'd have been fucking pissed
motherfuckers.
off.
So it was a lot of PB and J. Turns out that's kosher.
Okay.
You can do peanut butter and jelly, but you can't put. You can't have like an egg and cheese or sausage. It's some weird.
Interspecies. You can't interspecies.
It's like what the fuck, man. But it was those weird rules. But
Yeah.
no,
I thought it meant like a Jewish guy just like takes the meat and just goes.
yeah, I thought he hits it with like a fucking little Rosh Hashanah. or something.
Yeah,
oh, he does like a blessing, like a
like-
Yeah,
what is going on with this meat? Like I thought,
Oh wow, you know.
This is not the boy's head.
I'll say I'm not going that far.
Okay.
Justin Bieber drops disturbing rap video.
Oh,
Let's
I
see.
saw this.
Yeah, let's see.
Poor kid. He's all
fucking-
fentied out, this poor kid.
Is it Fent? or
Yeah,
is
he's
it-
all
No,
fucked.
because then next thing you know, he's like fucking playing ice hockey in a game. Like
I think he's just showing out. He ain't singing no more. Where the music
yeah.
at?
I think
This
he's
is what happens when the music dies, bro.
Cracked by Diddy too many times, this poor kid.
see like everyone's like, oh look, he's losing his mind. I don't know. Right now he's just kind of being a white boy. That's not that bad.
No, this isn't bad. I thought this was the one where he was,
like, smiling.
on
He's like-
stage, where he was like falling asleep on stage. Came out recently.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that one.
He's like all weird. Then there's one where he's like sucking off. It looks like he's sucking off
Odell Beckham.
Did he?
Odell Beckham at the club.
Yeah, it did. There was
That's a new one.
He's at the club and he has
That's
his
an
head
old
down
one.
there and he pulls
no,
his head up. And
that
maybe he's
was when
being
he,
stupid.
that was when he was younger.
Was that when he was younger? Or popped
all
up
I
recently?
know is it's all gross.
It's all gross.
You know,
It's-
his wife is still kind of bad though, and his wife kind of fly.
I don't know.
Dude, I can't believe his wife is this daughter of something. Not Alec Baldwin. One of the weird Baldwin brothers that was in the movie Biodome.
Oh, that's isn't that Billy Baldwin?
No, there's another Baldwin.
Anthony Baldwin.
Did you see?
Stephen Baldwin?
Did you see?
I think it might be Stephen Baldwin.
And that's Stephen.
Did you see Alec screaming at Jason Scoop
Yes,
in the Trump outfit?
dude.
Jason
Stephen
Scoop?
Baldwin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know?
fuck
Do you
brings
know?
up-
I don't know.
I started
don't-
with Jason Scoop when I was young
No.
at Broadway Comedy Club.
Really?
Well, he was probably a couple years ahead of me, but he
That was fucked up though, bro. He was like
he
saying
went-
some,
yeah, he was wild. It was
He's
like-
doing this new
he's
thing now
doing-
where he's like going up to celebrities in their houses and
Yeah,
shit.
Robert. Yeah, he's gonna get in trouble for that shit.
Hey man, he was always a
But he's
problematic
always,
guy.
but he's that kind of guy.
But Jason Scoop
is that
always
guy.
had like that weird.
Yeah, you got to have balls. I love what he does on the street with like at a protest or something, but going
Yeah.
to like the person's house and he was telling him
He's
straight
not
up. He was
afraid.
like, when you killed that woman
Yeah,
in
you
cold
killed that
blood.
woman. Yeah, he went in.
I was like, he's
Alec
not
was like, I'm
doing
gonna
this
snap
right
your
now.
fucking neck. He told me.
Yeah, I was on Alec's side that exchange. I don't know.
I think he's fucked up. I think yeah. It's just fucked up. I think Alec got to be like, okay, bye, or like, I'm gonna call the police. Like, Alec got to have some control because he can't do anything. You
yeah.
just, unfortunately, the way the rules are, he can't do anything. If a guy's talking to you in front of your face, you can't fucking hit him or whatever. You get in trouble for that shit.
But that's why I feel weird about living in New York because I mean I live
Yeah,
in the
it's
city.
fucked up.
I live in like a building, but like I look at because sometimes I'm like, oh, do I ever want to move into like a house or townhouse or whatever if I was like really rich? And then it's like, how the fuck does like Kylie Jenner live in like a townhouse in Greenwich Village? Can't anyone just like go up to her?
Yeah.
Because now he's like Jason Scoop is at like De Niro's house.
Yeah, it's
Showing
fucked
up.
up. He's like, it's crazy. Something's gonna happen.
If you fuck with the wrong one,
You fuck with
Yeah.
the wrong
you're
one.
gonna find out. But you know, well, that'll be seen.
He does a great fucking Trump. He's the best.
He was one of the first guys to do it.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I remember when it happened. He was like one of the first one. Him
Actually-
and I used to do Skinny Trump, Fat Trump together.
Oh really?
Fuck around. A couple times, but
Yeah, he does like.
but he's the guy he was the guy what I remember, he did it first. He was one of the first dudes to do it.
yeah.
He was a pioneer. He was doing Trump.
But he was also wilding out. Jason's a crazy boy. He's
Is
a
he?
wild boy. He's a wild boy.
yeah.
Is he straight?
Shout out to him. Yeah, he's just straight.
Okay.
I think so.
He was.
But he's a wild dude. He's
Yeah,
wild. He got
yeah,
Kanye tatted to his arm.
Yeah,
Trump
yeah.
tatted to the other. He was just one of those wild kids.
Right.
He's a rock star. He's a rock star.
Jason Scoop always reminded me of the dude on Hereditary.
Oh yeah, the fucking
The guy that.
fucking.
Which
dude,
one was
yeah.
Hereditary?
Oh, the best one.
Yeah,
didn't
that
see
horror
it.
movie. Jason Scoop always reminded me of that guy. He was in the dude was in Hereditary. He was in Jumanji.
The actor, that kid. Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
that,
He's got
that looked
little
like
face
he
you
looked
don't
like
know.
he looked like Jason Scoop.
Wait. Which one from Jumanji?
The
new Jumanji.
The new
white
one.
kid with he looked like Jason
not
Scoop.
white. He's kind of white. But
Is
he's
he?
like
Yeah.
Indian. He's like Indian white.
He's something.
I never saw
He's
Hereditary. I
He's
was thinking-
something, but yeah,
something.
he looked like Jason Scoop. Man, motherfucker, he kind of strikes me as a Jason Scoop guy.
Go to the cast. If you go to the cast, he'll pop up.
Welcome to the Jungle. Wasn't it supposed to be good? I think
Classic.
I put it on
The
for like
second
5
one was
minutes.
the first one was better.
First one was good.
Him right there, yeah, Alex Wolf.
That's Nick Jonas.
No, Alex Wolf.
That's Vinny.
Nick
Alex
Jonas.
That's Jason
Kind of
Scoop,
does look
right?
like that. Yeah,
He
yeah.
does got a little
And then
scoop
Jason
look.
Scoop. That's Jason Scoop, right?
He's got a scoop look to him. Handsome, more.
Yeah, I remember Naked Brothers, man. This dude?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's Scoop, right? In my mind, that's Jason Scoop, right?
Yeah, man.
I never saw Hereditary.
Hereditary is pretty creepy, bro.
Really good, dude. I think
Is
that's
it?
the best A24 movie that's ever
It's
been
very creepy.
A24 is hit or miss. I like I watch Joker was A24, right? The first one?
No, really? I don't
Was
think
it?
so. With Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I feel like it was a bigger company, but maybe could have been.
I thought it was. But then they had this other movie called with Joaquin Phoenix, Bew Ruins Everything or something. And it was not good at all.
Oh, I saw that one. It was like a weird.
But they just did they do Heretic? You see that one with Hugh Jackman?
Is that good?
No, how is that? Not
That's
Hugh
good.
Jackman. It's with Hugh
Hugh
Grant.
Grant.
How is that? That
It was really good.
I have it on my queue. I heard it's great.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
gotta
Wish you
watch
guys
that.
saw it.
Gotta watch it.
Didn't he do something with a hooker or something a long time
Yeah, he
ago?
banged out a hooker or something.
And that's what you're supposed to do with hookers? I don't know.
Arnold did it. No, Arnold banged the nanny.
Torta.
What the fuck is torta?
I can't know because I was on Dance with the Stars with Joe Bana,
Who's that?
Who's that?
the son.
Oh, shit. Of Arnold and the Mexican. Ain't he a big dude? He a big boy, ain't he?
Bro, the funniest thing was that I think Arnold Schwarzenegger has another son.
With what's the name?
He's on White
He on White
Lotus.
Lotus.
He's on White
And
But
looks
the
Lotus.
other
nothing
one-
like him.
Yeah.
And Joseph is exactly Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's the,
I love Arnold is one of my kings. I
the
love
one that
Arnold.
didn't really have a relationship with him and shit is looks exactly like him. It's fucking crazy. And awesome dude too. Best dude. They voted me off after him, which they shouldn't have. They were probably like, let's check the Instagram followers here. Now he's a legit. He does real estate, acting. Doesn't really seem like a nepo at all. You know what I mean?
Which one? The one on White Lotus?
No,
the one.
no.
No,
one on
not the White Lotus.
That's the guy.
the one they. That's the one they accept.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
one
yeah.
They,
He's
that's
the
when
one-
they claim.
He was
the
crying.
other one is the one.
the bastard. He's the Jon
the
Snow.
big Mexican, half Schwarzenegger, half
Pull her up. I
Mexican.
gotta see what she looks like real quick. Oh, no, Vinny's in the
He's half Schwarzenegger,
No.
half Mexican.
I don't know if you're saying.
Wait,
I don't know if you're saying Schwarzenegger or.
I'm
Nah,
just saying,
I said what I
half
said.
Oh, you said what you said. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, half
I
Schwartz,
said what
half
I-
Mexican is hilarious.
Half Schwarzenegger, half Mexican. I know y'all are probably gonna say that to yourselves after the show.
I'm saying it in my
Being the
head
guy-
right now.
Yeah, I know
No,
you are.
no, no.
I
I
know you
can't stop
guys
saying
are.
it in my head right
It's
now.
pretty wild doing this podcast with you guys. Very
Oh my
progressive group.
god,
talking
you're making
about?
me seem like
Very
I'm
pro-
fucking.
I'm Puerto
You're
Rican.
a very progressive.
Yeah, I'm
group.
Italian.
I'm fucking with you guys. God damn.
Puerto Rican.
It's jokes, right? Jesus.
No, you can't say that nowadays.
What is going on?
Can't say it nowadays. I'll get very.
You ever met
defensive.
Arnold?
No,
Damn.
no.
I met Mike Tyson. That was cool.
I met Mike
I
Tyson,
shook
too.
Mike Tyson hand at the Garden. That shit was hard.
Wow.
Pause. But it was just a cool.
Yeah.
It was just like, yo, that's Mike. That's Iron Mike Tyson.
I met him a couple times. Once I saw his one-man show where he was literally doing comedy in a comedy club, but it was there's a screen behind him and he has his beats that he hits.
Oh yeah, that's what makes a one man show.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. And then he blew up since then. He was kind of doing the rounds for a while.
Yeah.
It's the but
He's doing all right now. Everybody
now
forgot
he's
about all this
Bro, he just fought fucking Jake Paul for
Paul, a couple
$50 million.
Got himself some money.
No, but one time I was doing a nightclub appearance in Vegas and it was at this weird club called Chateau. It was like it was the one in the Paris with the fucking Eiffel Tower.
Sure.
Which I think is the second tallest Eiffel Tower in the world. But now that I'm saying that out loud, why would there be another Eiffel Tower? But it's a big Eiffel Tower. Anyway, he was in this club and he's just by himself in the VIP. Because of course they'll take care of him. No reps, nothing. Just sitting by himself. And he was like, they're like, Mike Tyson wants to meet you, but only for a second.
Oh my God.
And I just went over him and I like
such a
dapped him
big
up.
fan of
How are you doing? Because like I guess he saw me hosting, but that's all he wanted. And then I went back to my section. How do you have the energy when you're that old, man? I can't go to a club now, but I see these guys like out every night. Like Floyd, whenever I was in Vegas, he was in the club every night. They didn't drink though, but like just love being out. Maybe you get a second wind or something like that.
And being out is fun, but you the Jersey Shore dude, so your whole thing was out.
Maybe I'm over it.
Yeah, you created out.
Right. You created out.
So outside. Y'all motherfuckers was it 5, 6 of y'all working at the t-shirt shop?
Yeah.
And then y'all motherfuckers just be outside at the party.
Every night.
Kissing on whoever the fuck, hooking up with whoever the fuck. Yeah. Snooky. So
Every
therefore
night.
it's like, y'all got that whole thing. Yeah. Y'all created outside.
Speaking of, so where was we were talking about in the beginning, like, so did you have a Jersey Shore summer somewhere? Was it Wildwood?
I just knew who y'all, I mean, I came across y'all.
But then, no, not
he's
not
saying,
me.
What was your party?
Yeah, didn't you?
Oh no, I didn't
you're
party.
from Philly.
I went to the. We went.
He was
to
like,
Philly.
I was in the garage just playing the flute.
Didn't even play the flute.
I was playing the bongos. These are just jokes,
No,
sir.
that was good.
I
I
wanted to
like it.
channel unison. I was trying to just become.
Go ahead.
No, I
finish.
can't.
No,
I
please.
ruined it.
Everybody quiet. No, go ahead, finish. I want to hear the joke.
I was trying to
No,
harmonize.
Philly. Delaware Avenue, all the clubs on Delaware Ave.
Oh, okay.
Egypt's Dead and Adrenaline and all that shit. And then I started going to the comedy clubs when I was 19. So I was
you
always
started
just in the
young.
comedy club.
Yeah, I meet a lot of young comics like Assad and shit. Like they don't have a social life. They're just out at clubs every
We'd
night.
be at the comedy club. We'd be at the club. Well,
Which is
when I was in my
better.
20s, we went to the nightclubs after the comedy club. So yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Did you go to Helium a lot? I imagine.
I did. It was the Laugh House. Yeah, I was doing comedy before Helium was even built yet. And then when Helium came to, I went over there too and started holding it
We
down.
should have told him to come to that one since it's like homecoming.
Well, shit, I'm at Helium tomorrow.
In
Let's
Philly?
go.
Oh shit.
Let's
Dude,
go.
that was my favorite Vinny and Friends yet.
That was a really good one. That was really, the staff was incredible. The food was incredible. The crowd, like it was really good.
crowd, when you walked in there, it was like, we're fucking on your side. We're gonna we're gonna let you get your jokes out. We're not gonna talk.
That was a real comedy. It was crazy because I remember talking to you before. I was like, all right, here we go. Like I'm expecting like chaos. And I was like, oh, wait a second. Like you guys are okay.
They're
Let's do this.
mature as fuck.
Yeah, I was like, let's go.
It was like the only mature experience I've ever had in Philly.
Yeah, it was
because
really
when I
cool.
used to go to Philly back in the day, some
It was
weird
not
shit
what we
happened.
expected because we were like, oh, Philly's gonna be
No, the Philly
wild.
whites are wild too. The white people of Philly are pretty crazy. So yeah.
Well, what do you mean?
They just
Like they were white, but they were calm. But yeah, no, they're
loud, we were saying
like
the opposite.
sports fans. Like
That's what we were expecting. That we were expecting like fucking gay birds, you fucking pussy.
Why?
Like, we were expecting
the Eagles
that.
are
But
winning.
they were like,
when the Eagles win, the city is
for Vinny's
great.
show.
Oh,
For Vinny's show, we were expecting the crowd to be like to have a Vinny show, but it wasn't.
nah,
they
nah.
were really, really like.
I love.
They're like
I love
teachers and
everybody in
shit.
Philly.
They were cool,
They're
yeah.
great.
Do men have well, you don't have a Philly accent. Like
Well, bull,
No, what?
bull, John.
But there's different.
no,
There's
it's
black
like
Philly,
when you're
white
fucking
Philly.
a girl in Philly in her ass, she's like, ew,
no.
take it out.
Check it out.
I want to go hume.
I want to go home.
Hume.
Home.
Not that I've ever done
They
it.
talk like that. I
They
don't
say
know.
home. They don't go home. They
Hume.
go home.
Water. I know about water.
Water.
Nah,
Water.
that's just like regular
We
New
drink
York.
Water.
Nobody
Ew.
tells me
It's
what
like
to
the
do.
O's are like a ew.
You.
I gotta hear these Philly chicks you talking about because I've never heard that before.
It's almost as bad as Toronto.
Yeah.
Really?
You know those Toronto like Drake sounding
Oh, them
motherfuckers?
God, those
motherfuckers.
are cringe.
Fam,
Yo, fam.
and all that shit.
You know?
Bruv, blood, fam. The hell's that?
Philly accent. No, just go to a YouTube thing.
I know the chicks talk. The way the chicks talk is funny. I like black girls. I don't know how the white girls talk in Philly, but yeah.
The black, when I was getting my car last time, I noticed it too. It was a black girl and she did the whole like, I want to go hume.
What'd you say?
She-
Home. Home?
She was like, I want to go hume, and she was on speakerphone.
water, Center City. John,
I used your
Jimmy's,
joke.
yeah, yo.
Derek, I don't know if you heard that.
What?
I stole his joke. I said it was a black girl from Philly, and she said I want to go Hume, and she was on speakerphone. Because he always says black girls are on speakerphone.
That's funny. I saw a white girl on speakerphone the day on the train. I'm like, how the fuck she got service underground? Just yakking. I'm like, how is she on speakerphone in the train? She was loud. She was cantankerous too. She was pretty bad.
She got Starlink.
She was very trippy.
Starlink, yeah. What is that?
Something. She was on speaker on the train underground, just as loud as she wanted to be. It was wild.
So Derek, what's next in your career? Like, what do we plug in, and what do you?
Well, I'm editing. I'm still editing my special, and then I filmed back in December called Goodlum. It's going very well. Sam was there. He knew.
Goodlum?
Yeah, Goodlum.
What's that about? Is it a comedy?
It's a stand-up special, and it's basically a nigga from the suburbs who acts like he's not, but he is.
Okay.
So take the H off of Hoodlum and put Goodlum. 'Cause I'm from a good neighborhood, good parents. I'm a good boy. Grew up in church. So I'm all kinds of shit. But
my mind's being blown today. I didn't know this.
What is that?
I didn't know all this.
Yeah, I'm editing it now. It comes out and we shooting for April.
Okay.
I got to do some more cuts.
Wait, is this a comedy special or a show or a movie?
Comedy special.
Oh, a comedy special. Okay.
But we
can picture this
crafted
being
it like a movie.
Oh,
It's pretty ill. Like we got this beautiful intro, beautiful outro, put the special in the middle. Special went well. It was at Second City in Brooklyn. Very nice crowds.
Let's go.
6 cameras. It's very fancy.
Oh, that's why you kill it with the Soho House people.
What you mean? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're like a Goodlum.
Yeah, I understand New York. I understand the different.
Yeah.
Because I grew up with fucking, all
There's
that
a term
shit.
I believe you created called cul-de-sac black.
Cul-de-sac black. Yeah,
Cul-de-black.
Cul-de-sac black. Cul-de-sac black. I'm just referencing.
Yeah, that's what he referenced.
I'm just
That's
referencing
right.
Derek Gaines.
Cul-de-sac black. Yeah.
Cul-de-sac black.
But I understand everybody. Like I'm one of them guys. I get everybody's thing. I get everybody's thing.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Dr. Dre in a band like that too?
Yeah, before he started mixing.
Bro, go look at Dr. Dre band.
I forgot what it was
photo.
called. They all wore silver and metallic, and they were singing. about
Yeah,
bitches and
that's
shit
what
like
I'm picturing right now.
that. Yeah, Dr. Dre was in a hip hop band before hip hop started.
So you never released a special yet?
No, I have. I had a 15-minute out on Netflix's YouTube.
Yeah, I saw you did Don't Tell recently.
Yeah, Dre was in that.
Yo.
And
yo.
yeah, that's Dr. Dre right there. It's Andre
You
Young
look like
right
a disco
there.
man.
Well, how do you?
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
And then he went to NWA.
Hot
And
to
then-
cold.
And then went straight to that after, world class. What was it?
It's probably got
World
some
class wrecking crew. That's right.
Probably got some bangers on it. They look like they got some good songs.
Yeah, man. It was an LA group back in the 80s trying to get girls.
City rocking on.
All right, that's a whole nother. That's the Whisperers.
All right,
that's
that's the Whisperers.
that's a whole
Love
nother gang
Love
of black people.
The two twins. They're two
Yeah,
twins.
they're the
right?
twins. Yeah.
Wait, so
That's-
you never felt that back to comedy? You never felt that you've been doing it so long. Why haven't you released a special?
I'm
know
a
what
slow
I mean?
learner. I'm terrible. It took
No
me
way.
a while. It's taking me a while to.
Are you
really
just
put something
putting
out.
in all the reps for years and years, and you want to put out something
Yeah, I just want to
great?
put out something really great.
Wait,
So-
but you did put up something, or you don't? I mean, we can edit this out. You made something at the stand. You recorded.
Oh
a
yeah, I
special
remember
at the
that.
stand.
It was like 15 minutes. I don't really count.
Oh,
I thought it
15
was an
minutes.
It was
hour.
only 15. It was only 15 minutes.
Oh,
right?
okay.
I don't really count. I put an album out that I listened back to. I didn't really like. So,
Okay, I got
I'm
you.
just like, I'll be glad when I can put something. I'm a slow learner. That's why I don't really think I'm that good at stand up. Like if it was if I was really good, I'd been put some shit out. But I guess it takes me a while because every time I watch it back, I wind up not liking it.
Well, I think the audience disagrees because every
Yeah.
time you get off stage, they're like, "That guy was the fucking."
Everyone
man.
loves you. You fucking kill it at the cellar.
Yeah, whatever, all that fly shit. But no,
Just
so,
he's humble.
You got that New York humility.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but I
all
want to see a
comics talk
Derek
shit.
Gaines
Everybody talks
special.
shit.
But
You know?
yeah, it's coming out in April. Good
right.
one. It's gonna be fly. It's gonna be real good.
Sounds good.
Looking forward to it. And I'm just getting back on the road trying to put something new out. A whole new hour of even better boombastic jokes that just do well, pin pushed, very very
Sharp.
worked on sharp material. So I'm always auditioning to be in somebody's movie or TV show, some shit like that. So just
Oh, I think your best is yet to come. So
thanks, man.
Hell
I
yeah.
appreciate
hopefully this helps a little bit from my 500 people that watch this.
it. Well, it's fine. I appreciate. Thank you, fellas. I
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
coming. I really
yeah.
appreciate it. You're the man. See you in the clubs.
Derek
Derek Gaines, the great boy.
Yo, good.
Mike
Shout out to
Figs.
Vinny and Mike.
Oh, yeah, that comic.
You
Mike
got any
Figs.
you reacting to a fucking some whore on Instagram?
You're gonna have
wanna
to go
plug?
on X, baby, 18 and plus only, X.com, Fig Talk. Check it out on Patreon.
Big
Yeah.
time.
At Comic Mike Figs. Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Take care. Love you. Peace. What's up, guys? If you like the episode, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We are building this thing from the ground up, so we need your help, and hopefully we can make this really big one day. Love you.